Hi everyone, this is Lowell, and we're talking about songwriting. And I wanted to talk a little bit about rhythm and tempo today with the understanding of how it applies to songs. And really, that subject on a very human level deals with our bodies and how we move. And so, if you understand the subject of frequency, higher pitched frequencies from you know 20 hertz on up to 2000 hertz is what the human ear can hear, or 20,000 hertz, I should say. That's what the human ear can hear. But below 20 hertz is our ears don't hear it, but our bodies feel it. And so below 20 hertz, and if you understand what hertz is, it's vibrations per second. So you get down to 10 vibrations per second, 5 vibrations per second, then you're talking about rhythm and tempo. And there, in my studies, there actually is a definite correlation between key or pitch, whatever key we're in, what frequencies we're dealing with in terms of what we hear with the subject of tempo. They're actually correlated. A lot of musicians don't know that, and in music history, we haven't really gotten to a point where they correlate, where we understand that correlation as much, but it is possible to create a congruent system where the notes that we play are actually congruent with the tempo that we're taking. And if you want to know more about that, you can look up my thoughts on integrated frequency. I've written several articles about it. But anyway, my point in terms of songwriting is that our bodies respond. We don't hear these frequencies with our ears, but our bodies sense the movement of the speed or the tempo. And really, electronic dance music has probably done a lot of, I guess, not necessarily research, but experimentation with what moves an audience at a certain tempo, and what is a good tempo for a certain, I guess, emotion, and a certain what you're trying to convey as an artist with a song. And so tempo does have an effect, and of course the types of rhythms that go inside of that tempo. You can have just infinite variety of patterns, whether they be swung patterns, which is long, short, long, short, long, which shuffle is another version of that. But all of those things basically go into the style that you want to write in. But what I want to the thought that I wanted to leave with you here about rhythm and tempo with songwriting, make sure that whatever you choose is actually congruent with your lyrics of or what are you trying to convey. If the song is meant to be meaningful and like a love song or something of that nature, or a worship song, what you wouldn't normally do is have just a fast driving tempo where you're running along, bah, 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 but that normally when you want to convey sincere and thoughtful meaning, the tempo is slower. That's not always the case, but just make sure that whatever you're doing rhythmically is not just generated by AI or something, where it's just random. It's like, well, that'll do. That's just generic. Everybody likes that rhythm, and so I'm just going to slap that onto my writing. Try to make sure that the rhythm and the tempo correlate to the thought that you're trying to convey, to the meaning of what you're trying to say, and that'll help have congruence with the entirety of your project.